Greetings all, Frog here, let's play some GeoGuessr. And today we will be in the Great White North, Canada. I have no time limit, so of course that means I have 10 minutes and 10 seconds. And here we go. We are only in Canada. That's it. That's the only place to look. I'm doing country-specific challenges just because I don't know, something to do. And look, it's in English. Actually, I laugh, but if I see French, that's telling me we are in Quebec. So that does help some. So I laugh about the English, but that's something. We're on Avenue B. Just a few more and we'll be to Avenue Q. Wow. We're by a train line, so that narrows it down. And actually, if they have train lines on Google Maps and we can see it, then that'll help some. Flags are going to be useless for me here because I do not know any of the provincial flags of Canada, so that is completely useless. What else would be useless? The fact that they're in kilometers, the fact that we are in English, the fact that we drive on the right side of the road. All of those things are going to be true of every location, so they are inherently useless. But let's see, more useless things that are truly useless for us. That must be one of the, tombstone manufacturers or something. I don't know. Those are the big useless things, like, Saskatchewan Power Corporation. I'd say that's pretty good that we're in Saskatchewan. So, we'll narrow it down and just look at Saskatchewan. Okay, so, there we go. That helps us out some. So, things like province names are going to help us out tremendously. I lived in a building that looked like that. Not in Saskatchewan, though. Avenue B. Now we just have to figure out where in Saskatchewan. Avenue B, the corner of Avenue B and... No idea, because it's too blurry. Let's get a little closer. Corner of Avenue B and First Street. First and Avenue B, obviously. Maybe we'll see a Harvey's. I'm going to collect some Harvey's trays. I don't know if that's for real, actually. It's in How I Met Your Mother. I don't know a lot about Canada, despite living in the only place, literally the only place in the entire world where you can drive due south into Canada. And that's in Detroit. I don't remember if it's the bridge or the tunnel, but it is the only place that you can drive due south into Canada. Because the thumb sticks out a little bit. That's the thumb of Michigan. Wynyard Travel, Wynyard Realty. Well, if you don't want to stay here, we'll help you get away. And if you want to stay here, we'll find you a place. Harold's Furniture. Home Building Center. HH Home Building Center. Wynyard. Wynyard Hotel. Is that the town? Are we in the town of Wynyard? Is there a Wynyard? I'll zoom in a bit. Oh, there's a lot of towns. I act surprised as though, there it is. There's Wynyard. We were on Avenue B. Avenue B. We just crossed First Street. Avenue B, just crossed First Street. There's the railroad tracks. First Street East or First Street West? Let's go back to the beginning. Well, no, let's back up here first for a second. Do we cross First Street East or First Street West? Let's use the keyboard. Alright, go forward. And check out our sign. Oh, I went the wrong way. No, I want to go this way based on the camera. First Street West. Wynyard Home Building Center. We started this way. Actually, so that must be First Street East. We started here. Oh, shucks, guys. I was 340 meters off. I thought we were on Avenue B. Oh, I just went that far. It just didn't seem like it was that far. Alright, well, hey, off by 3 points. Shucks. Oh, great. So we've got this problem again. it's white as far as the eye can see. What if I use my keyboard? Try and move forward. No. 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 We've had this problem in Canada before. It's just white. Well, it's just white. We're up here. That's frustrating. See, I don't like that. That's not fair. Clearly we're on a road. I just couldn't see it. It didn't load. Boo. Arrête. See? French. We're in Quebec. I can almost guarantee we're in Quebec. I know that French is the official second language of Canada throughout the entire country, but for practical purposes, only the province of Quebec uses French. So now we just got to figure out where in Quebec we are. Well, we're at the corner of Bellevue and Principal, perhaps, but regardless, that's our corner. Whoa, really? Whoa. CLSC is that way? That appears to say something 10. No idea. That's okay. This is not a big city. This is a smaller city in Quebec. Proxim, that's got to be the name of the business. I want to see, like, you know, next to Montreal City Hall. I don't know. That's ridiculous, I understand. Some of the things, if it were exclusively in French, then we'd know we'd be even farther backwater. But it appears that some of this is at least in English, although quite a bit of it is in French. La Forest Boutique. It's a lovely small town. I mean, I hate to just stick it in the middle of Quebec. That seems like giving up. If I have to. See, it's an area code. If I knew the Quebecois area codes, then I'd be all set. I don't, obviously, because why would you learn the Quebec? Actually, I lie. I know one province flag. That's the province flag of Quebec. So I do know one. I did take that back. I could figure that out. I honestly can't tell you if I could do, like, wow, why are the lines not easily visible? Look at that. That's ridiculous. I didn't realize that Ottawa kind of spilled into Montreal. Ottawa's not in Quebec, is it? I'm pretty sure it's in Ontario. It must be right. That must be the border right there, yeah. So Ottawa is still in that. So Montreal and Quebec City are the big ones. Let's see if we can't get to one of the Canadian state highways. 819 is the area code. Bus route 125, but that doesn't really help. I just wasted 5 seconds there to crack my neck, but it was so worth it. If you don't crack your own joints, man, I don't know how you survive. And before you go on a tirade in all my comments that, oh, I'm going to get arthritis and blah, 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 there have been study after medical study that says that you are no more likely to have arthritis because you crack your knuckles than if you didn't. If you are already susceptible to it, it may increase that substation, but it's not going to actually cause arthritis. So I figure it feels great. I'm going for it. So we're on the 125 going north. So the roads are not sensical, but I just happened to stumble on 125 going north. So that helps some. We're in a small town. It did not have these names. It was Principal, but there was not. Actually, it did kind of look like this. Principal, and what was my cross street? I don't even remember. Principal was one of the roads. What was the cross street? Gaston? No. Tremblay? No. 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 What's the name of this road? De l'Église, no. See, of course, Rue Principale, that's just Main Street, right? So that's not really going to help. But what we can do is we could travel the 125 for a little bit. Just follow it along. Just find some cities along the way. And see if we can find the Principale that's across street of whatever I saw. No? Okay. Keep going back down. Here's Rue Principale. Grégoire, École, Montcalm. No. Well, I mean, it's still the same road. Nah, that's not it. Is it where the 125 meets the 158? Does the 125 end here? Or does it continue farther along? It appears to end here. Okay, so this is good. 125 went north through the town. We didn't leave it. This is the Rue Principale. That's important to know. Okay, so 125. 125. Just going along the 125. I don't believe it was in Chertsey. 125. Lucier. No. Nope, nope. Nope. 125 keeps going. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. This is Rue Principale. Rue de Puy. Rue Allard. Rue Bellevue. There it is. Boom. We were here. That's where we started. Beauty. We were in Saint-Don-du-Montcalm. Awesome. Cool. Round 4. Boy. We're in Canada. Somewhere in the wider expanses of Canada. Mountains in the distance, perhaps. Mountains right there. Are these clouds? Or are these the tops of mountains? I don't know. Let's go this way. No cars to help me. Last episode I went in whatever direction the cars were going. Because if the cars wanted to go there, I must want to go there too. Alright, what do you say? You are for sale. Century 21 of who knows because it's too blurry. But that's okay. That's fair. It's a for sale sign. You know, we might be able to see like, I don't know. You know, Alberta's Century 21. I should do a group GeoGuessr, Canada. Invite Quill and Northern Lion. I don't know if Quill would be into it. I actually have not looked into the archives of his channel enough to see if he plays GeoGuessr. But Northern Lion's done, at least 14 videos of it, I think. 100 kilometers an hour. What is that? 60? 65 miles an hour? Somewhere in there? I think so. I don't know, to be honest with you. That's frustrating. I mean, obviously, this technology is not perfect, but if I can see the road here, I want to be able to click here and have it take me there. But I can't click there because there's no circle. It doesn't understand that concept. And see, I can't. Okay, keyboard it is. Down the road. Keep on going down the road. I'd love to see, like, the QWE or something. Give me some sort of highway sign. Alright, let's see if I can click again. Okay, that helps. It's a biker gang. All 2 of them. Alright, come on. Those are definitely mountains. Not a lot of mountains in Canada. Pretty much the Rockies. So we're probably in Alberta, actually. That's sort of funny. Okay. I wonder if my friend Allison's available. She's a professor, I believe, at the University of Alberta. Edmonton, I believe. I do not know that for certain, though. So, don't quote me on that. I mean, I'm not thinking this is like a major highway, right? Because it's only 2 lanes. And it's only... Well, it's 100 kilometers an hour, though. But 2 lanes? Maybe 100 kilometers is only like 50 miles an hour. No, because it's not 2 to 1. If I didn't have this stupid time limit, I would take a moment out and investigate. How fast is 100 kilometers per hour? Actually, it occurs to me I have the magic of Google. Other search engines are available, but honestly, why bother? Okay, Google. How many miles in a kilometer? I know it's the other way around, but that's all right. So a kilometer is 0.6 miles. So 100 kilometers an hour is 62 miles an hour. So that's pretty fast for a 2-lane road. We're going up. We're getting closer and closer to the mountains. No, that is not at all what I wanted you to do. I want you to go fast. Go far. I'm trying to cover a lot of ground here, Google. Work with me. I sure hope that Google doesn't like Content ID their little bloom when I talk to the Google person, because that would be ridiculous. Maybe I should be paranoid and silence it out. What do you think? Is that going a little too far? Feels like it's going too far. But at the same time, it feels like a good idea. We've got hotkeys now in OBS, and I still haven't put up the hotkey to mute my mic. So, like, I try and be all, like, sneaky and yawn somehow in the gaps, and I tell you probably all can hear me doing it anyway. But I try to be sneaky. I am recording this quite late at night, but it is a nice way to unwind. Yeah, I don't know. We're in Alberta somewhere. That's what I'm going to say. We're in Alberta. It's not a big road. Maybe we're just outside of Grand Prairie. No, because there's a lot of things. We need to be from the mountains on a road where there's not significant traffic. We could be in BC. We could be in northern BC. I think no matter what I do here, I'm not going to get a great guess. So let's say we're actually just outside the Jasper National Park. Let's say we're here. I didn't think that was a bad guess, and I only get 2,500 points. Well, it's not as forgiving, obviously. We're just outside of Calgary. Traveling the 40, going way up here. Had I just gone that way, then we would have been fine. Did I accidentally pick a different province? Did I cross the province line? No, I didn't, so at least there wasn't that, but just... Yeah, had I gone the other direction, I would have hit the Canadian, or the Alberta 22. Hey, but at least I knew I was in Alberta. That's something. A little pond. I don't think I can get on the other side to see that sign. Let's go back this way, as far as we can go. The Twin Marine. Alright, that's as far as we can go. Store boat rentals, licensed restaurant. Twin Marine. Okay, well, you know. If I could see that flag, it probably wouldn't help. It's English, though, so probably not Quebec. It could be, but probably not. Let's see what this sign says. This says AT Train Lake. Oh, at Train Lake. English hard. Catch, photo, release. Walleye. Oh, that's very nice. Walleye and northern pike. Oh, well, that, you know, that to me would imply it's very similar to Michigan/Ohio, so maybe we're in Ontario. Over Windsor. Could be. That looks like a big road. Let's connect to it, shall we? I'm impatient. I don't want to go that far. Will you get me up there? Get me up there. No, really, get me up there. Come on. No? Okay. We'll go around. That's fine. That's fine. I don't mind. A little scenery. Kind of minding now, but, you know, that's okay. That's alright. Let's use our arrows. It'll be easier. Just moving forward. Moving on up to the east side. That's ridiculous. Here we go. I really wanted the highway, but we'll make do with this. Alright, what do you say? The Rotary Club of Nipawin? Of Nipawin? Rotary Club of Nipawin. Alright. Fair enough. Rotaria? Nipawinia. I don't know. That's ridiculous. So the Rotary Club of Nipawin. I really would love to get to that highway. I'm exceedingly frustrated that I appear to be back in some sort of campground and cannot get to that highway. Well, we gotta get to the entrance someday, right? No help. Sorry. This is getting worse. This is getting worse. This appears to be the entrance. If I were going to make an entrance to a park, this would be it. And so it is. Have you left your key? I have not. Let's go out to the main road, and maybe it'll tell me where we are. And if this doesn't get me to the main road soon, I'm going to go back to the starting area and try and jump onto that bridge. This feels frustrating. This is a little ridiculous. Oh, I definitely want to go this way. There's no doubt about that. I'm lost in the GeoGuessr, guys. I'm sorry, I'm not keeping up the commentary as well as I should. I do understand that. I do apologize, but trying to figure out where we are. Meanwhile, I'm catching the train. Skidoo. I feel like a good skidoo. I say, having never actually been on one. They look cool. I do enjoy the water. Stop sign. For the love of all that is holy, give me a route number. Alright, this is where I think I wanted to be. I think this is the road with the bridge. Careful, guys, storms are coming. Do I want to go back that way? Or, well, first off, let's go forward here so I'm actually in the intersection. Alright. Or, do I want to go back this way? Although it kind of looks like it's not going to let me go back that way. But I don't care. I'm going to go that way anyway. Ha ha ha. So there. Any good signage? Not really. Pull off Nipawin Lakes. Nipawin attractions. Nipawin and regional district murals of Nipawin. Great. This is awesome. This is a great, fantastic map of Nipawin. Where the hell is Nipawin? Torch River Lakes. I mean, this is awesome. It's a great map. It's exactly what you always want to go for. But I don't know what this means. Provincial forest, Fort à la Corne. Are we back in Quebec? Algonquin National Park. Parc National. Parc National. Fort de la Corne Provincial Forest. It's a provincial forest. It's not big enough to be a national forest. Oh, I don't know. Parc National. That's not helpful. Not helpful. Parc National. Well, let's see. There's like a 35, right? I don't see any of this stuff. These are all in the hundreds. There's no two-digit province road that I see. Anybody? Anybody see a two-digit province road? Certainly not a single digit. Okay, so I thought it was down here. If we're catching walleye, I could see that it would be down here. Probably not that far down because that's well, I mean, you look at this, right, and you think, oh, there can't be anything, but I'm pretty sure there's a Boy Scout camp like right in here. You know, so I mean, it could be any sort of thing. There's the 9. There's the 3. We're looking for a 35-55 might be good. Or 6. Because it does say provincial forest. You would think it would say provincial. Forest provincial or something like that. There's 35. But, I mean, no. That's not that 35. Unless it goes longer. Which it may. It could be like some roads in Michigan, too, that, like, go for 15 miles in a row, then they're off for, like, 4 miles, and they start again for no good reason. Oh, wow. Well, there's a 6. 9, 4, 3. I mean, yeah, it's not. This is not the right way. I know I'm in the Nipawin Lakes area. I know this is north because the compass rose tells me it's north. I know there's lodging. I know there's murals. I know the 55. I know the 35 and the 55 converge here. Let's assume they're bigger roads. Okay. The 6 comes way up in here and ends. Highway 6 is pretty good, pretty big. Where it ends, there's a T. But that's not it. So it's a different province than Ottawa. Oh, I only have 35 seconds left. Well, then who cares? I'm going to be way off. It's in Saskatchewan again. Nipawin, there it is. 35-55. Where's the 6? I don't see it. Oh, well. I was rushed on that one. We knew it would be poor. But 14,347, that's not bad. I'm okay with that. I'm happy with that. I hope you liked it. I certainly did. And if you did, please click the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel to stay updated with all of the information. And until next time, cheers.